Bitcoin dipped under 60k. Is it over? This week, Bitcoin dipped just under the 60k. Is it over? Let's find it out in today's analysis. Hello people, I'm the NakedTrader and today I will analyze Bitcoin USDT, NVIDIA Corporation, Netflix Incorporated, Gorilla USDT, RUNE USDT, also known as THORCHAIN, and ETHEREUM USDT. If you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to press that subscribe button, and while on the way, smash the like button as well. It will help me a lot and will help to rank the video a little higher. And for now, let's kick off with the weekly performance of the crypto market. Overall, a nice green week with some big numbers in the altcoins. Core 75%, Bonk 35.9%, Duck with Head 15.8%, Filecoin 11.3%, Sui 22.2%, Jupiter 19.9%, RUNE 11.1%, Shiba Inu 22.3%, AGX 22.4%, some red numbers, Nervous Network minus 14.6%, Tau minus 7%, what is this? Starknet minus 8.7%, Kes minus 3.3%, Leo minus 2.4%, and from the weekly I will change to the daily. Today's sentiment seems to be green as well. Bonk 43.4%, Duck with Head 14%, Core 21%, Gala 12.7%, HBAR 11.7%, Jasmy 13.7%, and on. A lot of green numbers today. And from here, let's go to CoinMarketCap. Currently, market cap of 2.39 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 61.49 billion. And the halving is completed. The current Fear in Greed index is 62, which still indicates greed. And the top 10 coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Ripple, Doge, Toncoin, and Cardano. From here, let's go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Overall, mixed sentiment, but the big ones are in red, like Microsoft minus 5.4%, NVIDIA minus 13.59%, TSM minus 10.4%, AMD minus 10.19%, Apple minus 6.54%, Uber minus 8.08%, ASML minus 10.64%, Amazon minus 6.18%, Tesla minus 14.03%. By the way, check last week's video. I've analyzed Tesla and it's on the way to the first entry point. So still a way to go, but it's getting there. Meta minus 6.02%. And a few green ones. United Health Group Incorporated up about 14.10%, JPM 1.65%, Wells Fargo 6.87%. And from here, let's start with the weekly chart of Bitcoin. Currently about 12.5 hours to close today's candle. Current week is red. And what do we see? A potential loss. I will show the weekly levels. Okay. Potential loss of this 67,188 weekly support over here, which caused the high. So this will be clear in 12.5 hours. If there is a weekly loss, be aware for a downtrend. Okay, and from here let's show last week's scenarios. I will change to the daily. Bitcoin dipped till 59,750, the lower part of the range, and now trying to go up. And what do I mean with the low part of the range? This range, the all-time high range, trying to go up with some resistance here at 65,510. Let's change to the 4-hour. Locally upwards. Be aware of rejection here around 66. If it maintains the upward momentum, that's good. Then we can look higher. I'll go back to the daily. So what can we expect for the coming days? So this one is still in play. The rejection here around 69,400, and then it produced a lower high, and this one also still in play. The daily gain above 71,650, pullback with the entry here at 65,500, and these are also in play. The entry at 55,790, and if it falls through support over there, then this one is still in play. The entry of 52,100. So all scenarios remains the same for the coming days, and from Bitcoin I will go to NVIDIA. The weekly chart a few weeks ago produced the all-time high at $974, and from there went down 21.77%. That's a lot, but let's find some interesting points. If I want to start at the monthly. Insane price action since October 2022. It went up almost 700%. Insane for a stock within 1.5 years. Okay, interesting. I will start at some levels. From the monthly to the weekly. And from the weekly to the daily. Okay, I will go back to the weekly and make a plan for the coming weeks. So there's an aggressive entry, high risk, only if you still don't have a position yet. Entry at 688 and trying to go up from there. This one is high risk, so put a tight stop loss in it, and else wait for the lower time frame confirmation. I would say at least a 4 hour, see a rotation of the downtrend into an uptrend, and else it will fall further, probably somewhere to 471, let's say between 471 and 497, trying to go up from there. And if it loses support over there, then I would wait and be more defensive. The entry at 318.28, and that's a long way to go. But what goes up easy goes down easy too, because there's not a lot of volume over here. So I would say I will play this one, the entry around 472. I will skip this one because the risk reward is not worth it. High risk play, so I prefer this one. Let's see how much potential profit. First target point here, 45% profits, that's good. So I will play this one. Yes, and from NVIDIA I will go to Netflix. I've charted this one last year. I'll post a link in the description. It got front-runted a little bit. 344.73. If you had played this one, you could have had more than 80% profits. If you played aggressive play, you'll be in. The defensive play just got front-runted. The aggressive play still played out as well as 71% profits, so that's nice. Congratulations. Don't forget, take some profits, increase your stop loss. And for now, I would like to start with a clean chart. I will start at the monthly. Here, what do we see? Monthly rejection so far from the all-time high here. And the all-time high caused the low over here. Interesting what will happen. I see this might be a potential play. I will start adding some levels. And from the monthly, I will change to the weekly. And from the weekly, actually here if you want to keep the upwards momentum, this is an interesting play around 560, but it's already lower than about here. Was it at the start of the impulse around 490. I'll change to the daily. Big drop here. Okay, I'll go back to the weekly. If it goes up from here and let's say test the all-time high or even higher, pullback with entry at 607, aiming for higher, and else wait for the play here around 485, trying to go up from there. And if it loses support at 485, then the next entry between 359 and 379, trying to go up from there. This one is a potential profit of 15%, 24. The defensive play, a potential profit of first target point 24, 38. I will play this one, the most defensive play, the entry at 359. From Netflix, I will go to Gorilla USDT, starting at the weekly. Not a lot of price action, but let's see what I can find. The test of the low here has already been. Upwards momentum and no weekly loss so far. We'll change to the daily. There are daily losses of the start of the impulse to the all-time high. That's daily losses of what is it? 0.004218. Okay, interesting what will happen today. I would like to see a daily gain above, what is this? Above a half a cent, half point, 00.5177. It's possible about 12 hours to close today's candle. If there is a daily gain, then we have the gain of the drop off which caused the low over here. And then we can find an entry. If there is a daily gain, I would say the entry here at 0.004196. Trying to go up from there. Aiming for 0.008 992 and even higher. If there is no daily gain, then it will go back to the start of the impulse, 0.002216, trying to go up from there. And be aware, if it loses support here, then we will see new all-time lows. And else, if it goes up from here, and let's say test the 1.3 cents, or even higher, then the pullback with the entry here at 0.006761, aiming for a new all-time high. So 4 possible scenarios for Gorilla. I want to check how much potential profit. First target point 59%, second target point 112, 192 and higher. So this one is very interesting. After the daily gain, the entry here at 4218. And from Gorilla USDT, I will go to RUNE USDT, THORCHAIN, starting at the weekly. I see a nice weekly uptrend. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, and now trying to hold support for the next move up. I will add some levels. And from the weekly, I will go to the daily. We have a daily loss of the $5.9 here, this candle, this one. But daily gains of the drop off here, which caused the low. Okay. So I would like to see a test of the $6 here. A pullback with entry at $5.30, between $5.09 and $5.30, and trying to go up and test the $7.39. If it goes up from here, and let's say test the $8.96, then a pullback, an entry at $6.97, aiming to break the 11.22. If it's keep rejecting, then the entry around $2.79, trying to go up from there. And if it loses support at $2.79, the next entry between $1.73 and $2.02. So 4 possible scenarios for THORCHAIN, and from THORCHAIN I will go to Ethereum, starting at the weekly. Also about 12 hours to close today's candle, and the candle is green, so Ethereum is looking a little stronger than Bitcoin currently. Okay, it held support above 3058 so far. And from the weekly, I will go to the daily. Daily losses of 31.54. And I will show last week's scenarios. The entry of this play got filled. The entry at 28.70. So if you played the play of last week, you're already in profits about 11%. Take some profits and increase your stop loss. Congratulations. So this one actually played out now. I'll remove it. And this scenario is still in play. The test of 3,886. Daily gains of this 3,647. A pullback with entry here at 3,271. Aiming for higher. Probably test of 4,000. This one is in play. If it's reject at 3,271, then a test of 2,618, and if it loses support here, then the entry at 2,388. And I'll add one more. The rejection can also be here at 3,579. And then probably will be also here at 2,618. So 4 possible scenarios for Ethereum. And for now, thank you guys for watching today's episode. If you have any requests, just drop it down in the comments below and I might chart it in the next one. For now, enjoy your Sunday and see you guys Wednesday. Latest.